And we are back, 6:43. Couldn't ask for a nicer start to the morning here. Clear skies, light winds, very comfortable temps. Officially in town, we're 60 degrees. Some spots have dropped into low to mid 50s. But we do have the threats for severe weather and probably our higher risk we've seen in quite some time, probably a top 3 all season long. So because of that, we have threat tracker in the orange or high category. This is mainly for this evening. Now, initiation time with some of this kind of going to be dependent on a couple of factors, and we'll explain as we go through. Fortunately, the threat for real nasty stuff does decrease as we head through the start of the weekend, although rain is still in the forecast. Outside this morning, beautiful start to the day. The sun's coming up. We're almost completely clear as of right now, although that will change during the morning. 60 degrees. Those storms came through so fast last night, we only had about 1/100 of an inch officially out at the airport since midnight. Other temperatures, as I was saying, really cooling off to the northwest. 50 now in Wayne. Lincoln, you even seen your temperature drop to 57 in the capital city. A little bit warmer as you go down the Missouri River right now. Nebraska City and Falls City both checking in at 63. All right, want to kind of recap what happened here. Storms racing through central eastern Nebraska just after midnight. Everything quickly pushing northeast of us. There were a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings, mainly for the wind threat, although I haven't seen much in the way of reports or damage with that. And this complex of storms has already cleared almost the entire state of Iowa. Again, rainfall amounts not overly impressive because those things were moving so fast. And it does look like the first game here, I believe, is at 9 o'clock. The Big Ten Championship out at TD Ameritrade should be okay. There's a 1 o'clock game. That one may have a slow delay because that's about the time we could see a shower or thunderstorm impact the area. And then obviously the later games, especially the 9 o'clock game, very much in jeopardy as we head towards tonight. So that's kind of a quick overview of our forecast. Right now, though, nothing going on. Central eastern Nebraska, western Iowa. There's the storms that moved through overnight. You can see a lot of havoc being wreaked there through parts of Wisconsin, moving into St. Louis. Kansas City's had active storms this morning. In fact, some redevelopment up the Missouri River, I-29 between there and St. Joe. This is what we're actually watching here. This would be the feature, if it can get its act together later this morning, could give us a midday shower thunderstorm between about 11 and say 2 o'clock. I think we'll get a break. The interesting thing is if that happens, it could influence how fast the stronger storms develop later this afternoon and this evening. You'll kind of see hints of that. Really interesting on our future cast. Again, I've got a computer model in there that updates every hour, and it's been real consistent early this morning. A couple hours ago, it had the shower and thunderstorm chance here right on top of us at noon. The last couple of hours have been displacing that to the south and then moving that initial shot east of us. But that would be the chance, about 40%. And then that may influence how fast this happens, which will be the stronger showers and storms. Some indications are that may take off south of us by about 5 o'clock. Others kind of hold that out of the metro. You can see until maybe 7 or 8 o'clock this evening. Just be ready because once again, we are under the enhanced risk for severe weather from Omaha south and west. That means all modes of severe weather are possible. High winds, hail, and yes, even some isolated tornadoes with this. So we'll have to watch. Again, it's not a guarantee, but it's one of those days where we definitely need to keep an eye to the sky here. All right, rainfall amounts, additional stuff expected the next several days, still at least a couple of inches, locally probably 3 or 4 more on top of what in some cases here in town has been a ½ inch to locally 3, depending on where you're at. So showers and storms, again, chance for that at the middle of the day. Again, it's not a guarantee. It's about 40%. Plan on active weather by this evening, though. 83 the high. Tonight, showers and storms on and off. The intensity should diminish by tomorrow morning, meaning the severe weather threat should come down. But at least in the high category or the orange, they're on threat tracker through this evening. We'll probably start with some lingering showers and storms tomorrow. A lot of Friday will be dry. More showers and storms tomorrow afternoon, evening, into Saturday morning. I still think we get a chance to dry out at least through the heart of the weekend. Late Saturday through most of Sunday looks dry, and then another round of showers and storms towards Sunday evening on through Memorial Day. One thing is also very consistent with the rain in the forecast almost every day. It'll stay warm. Highs in the upper 70s to mid 80s, lows generally in the 60s. So just a reminder, if you haven't done so, this is a great time to download Storm Shield to your smartphone. We're likely going to see a watch, if not for Omaha, which probably Omaha will be under one this evening, certainly through parts of the area. And warnings are likely going to accompany that with enhanced risk for severe weather. You'll get all those notifications to your smartphone. You can track the action on the radar. And of course, we have everybody covered with the voice call to the good old-fashioned landline as well. So definitely a day where you need to keep an eye on the sky and keep it at Action 3 News. We'll keep you updated as we go on through. All right, right now at 6:48, let's go back to Cami for another update on our third.